Hi, and welcome to our February Management Council wrap-up. As you know, once a month, all of the leaders in our organization get together to talk about initiatives and issues facing the hospital, and this is our opportunity to share that with you. One of the very first things we talked about, which is a St. Joseph Medical Center tradition, is our annual St. Patrick's Day dance, which this year will be held on Friday, March 15th at Tall Cedars in Parkville. Tickets will be available on the intranet and also outside the cafeteria. As you know, this is one of the most important fundraisers for our Employee Emergency Assistance Fund. So all of the dollars that we raise from this event will go toward helping that important cause for our colleagues. So please come out and join us if you can. As you know, we also break our agenda down into our true north. So items that are concerning our patients, our colleagues, and our community. And the first area that we talked about was our patient flow metric. And this metric is really all about how we're moving our patients through the organization. How quickly are we getting them from the ED door to a doctor? How quickly are we making the decision to make them inpatients once they've come into our ER? And so we measure those minutes very carefully. We've seen some good progress on our ED divert hours. So when we go on yellow divert or red divert, and we've made some really good progress there. So thank you for that hard work. Our ED length of stay time is not quite exactly where we want it, but we are making good progress. So thank you again to those teams who are making that happen. The next area that we talked about is finance and our operating margin, which falls under our true north as well. We are ahead of budget for January, so thank you for everyone for all the hard work that you've done. Overall, we are behind our target on our budget, but there's still time to make up that gap. Some of the new projects that we talked about that actually came out after we set our budget for this year included our new nurse guardian program, and hopefully you've heard about that. If not, there's information available on the intranet to help explain what that program is. As you know, we also made the decision to increase the telemetry beds on 4 West. We backfilled for surge to make sure that we had enough people here to take care of the patients during the flu surge. And we also created a rapid recovery unit for total joint patients. So again, those are really important initiatives. And if you haven't heard of them or you want some more information, please ask your manager or look on the intranet for information on those programs. The next thing that we talked about was emergency management and security training. So Bob Wotek came into the team, and he talked to us a little bit about some of the enhanced security measures that we're doing to protect our patients, our colleagues, and our campus in general. And Bob and his team will be making their rounds and visiting department staff meetings in the coming weeks to make sure that all of our colleagues are aware of some of the new policies and some of the new things that we're putting in place to address campus security and make sure that we are all safe. The next thing we talked about was language of caring, and it was our month to roll out a new module where we talked all about how we can show our caring non-verbally. Most of what language people take from us is nonverbals. And so it's important to remember that you're never not saying anything. So make sure that you're greeting each other with a smile and a kind posture, body presence, because those things really do matter. Our patients don't know that you care unless you show it. And those nonverbals are really important. Brenda Johnson shared with us a fact that 93% of your communication is nonverbal. So please make sure you're taking that into consideration. Your managers will be sharing all kinds of information about nonverbal communication during your huddles and your team meetings over the next few months. Finally, Dr. Mark shared with us that we are doing some really great work under our potentially avoidable utilization True North metric. So thank you for those teams that are taking care of that. Again, this concludes our wrap up for this month. If you have any questions, please ask your manager or visit our intranet. Thank you.